Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a 1st down. They bring the tight end in motion. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
His kick is good. Makes the score 9-7. Giants nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend. Their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, here's McCaffrey. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one will be from 37 yards out. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey!
Now Russ. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
4 yards. Complete to Jalen Hyatt. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 15-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Start!
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
14.
Giants. First down.
Back to throw. Wilson. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run. And he'll somehow turn this into an explosive. Out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go double count right here. Double cut.
Now it's Wilson. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle is made here at the 3-yard line.
That's another New York Giants. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tracy trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
14.
goal at the 49ers 2-yard line.
14. Start!
Now Wilson. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of
Nick
7.
Bosa gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Punch left. Cut. Hey, alert. 380. Hey, alert. Got it. Start.
Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Throwing on first down is Purdy. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Man in motion here is Jennings. On second down, Purdy. going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Blue 80!
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
I'll go special! I'll go...
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd down and 3.
Cut! Cut!
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, marked with the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
What a luxury, Mike. Grant, I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, handle the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the 1st half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd down. Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. Velus Jones back deep. That is fielded at the 20. He works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Giants. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time, the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And they will finally run him down. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
A first down throw for Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey, and he's got a first down, a pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short, but there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Here's Purdy. Caught. This is IU. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Second and 5. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Velus Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Fourteen. Cut. Move 15. Look for signal. Go. 40. 25.
On first down, Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds up the up. On the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
My actions been louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Going through it, we can do it on the turf.
Good job right there. Good guys, 4 down. Hey, alert. 1-9 Friday. Hey, alert. Screen out.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Alert. Left pass. Start.
Throwing again, Wilson. Moving to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and 6.
36 power. 280.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Second down and 8. Throwing is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go. Got it. Start.
Now it's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And this will be incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those charges.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. I think this is one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys running up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get them outside the offensive line and let them find that space to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All those spots, tight. 315, 14.
They go play action now. Wilson. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good for a New York Giant.
Up the middle. Here's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. Moving left. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Get set, get set. RT, watch out.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike. It had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
A second down throw here for Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. A short one there to Bellinger. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Chubb from the 39. They come up on first and 10.
Good for a New York Giants.
Now Russ. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Shot left side by Bellinger. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Second and inches. Now Jones. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Play action. Now Wilson. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8. At the 27.
A carry here for Tracy. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. We're in the red zone. It's first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Now Wilson on first down. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
A 5-yard loss.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. The clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Get set. Get set. Run around, set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey loses the football. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
So, a win here.